What's going on, guys? Mickle here, and I wanted to give you guys a quick update on some thoughts I was having going into the weekend. We had a massive report come out last night showing that ODL volume has been exploding. Yet, even with that, we haven't seen much of a change in the XRP price. I'm going to get into exactly why I think that is, what I think is going to be happening in the future, and what we can expect coming out of Swell 2021. Make sure you guys stick around for this update. It's going to be really quick, but let you guys know what I'm expecting to see in the coming weeks. Alrighty, guys, so this one's going to be rapid fire. We're going to take a quick look at the chart, and as we can see, everything is playing out perfectly. We are still waiting to get into this ascending channel right here. Once we get into this channel, I think we're locked and loaded. I think it's game over, and all we have to do is then wait to touch this upper trend line, and then that's when the real explosion will start. Once we get into this channel, I'm going to be extremely confident that the next massive move we're going to see is going to be a massive break to the upside. If we take a look at this pattern the last time it played out earlier this year, we can see that the second we got back into this ascending channel, we had a slow grind up into it and then exploded to the upside. I expect the same thing to happen, only for the price explosion to be even more volatile than we saw the last time. This consolidation pattern has been overall longer than the last one being about 168 days, and this one being 241 days. A lot of people like to say, the longer you trade sideways, the higher the explosion of the upside will be. I think that's exactly what we're looking at right here, and I expect the move to really blow some people's minds when it finally comes around. We've seen a lot of different coins like meme coins and other smaller cap projects exploding. I think it's only a matter of time before the XRP price catches up and makes people realize why you should be in these high cap blue chip game-changing digital assets. One thing I really wanted to talk about is why, when we had this markets report that came out the other day that essentially showed the explosion in ODL by Ripple's business, why aren't we seeing that affect the XRP price? Well, I think this goes to show how important a technical pattern is, and despite all the good news that could be coming in, it won't necessarily affect the price until the price chart's ready to break. This is something Ripple's actually arguing in their lawsuit and saying Ripple can put out the best news in the entire world, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the XRP price is going to react to it. And that's exactly what we're seeing. If we take a look at this report, we can see that ODL volume is exploding, and these are transactions directly using the digital asset XRP. This should have a massive impact on the price of XRP, because if massive businesses and banks all over the world are going to be using XRP to facilitate their payments, that can only do good things for the XRP price. Yet the XRP price hasn't moved, despite all this extremely bullish news. One of my favorite things that was actually in this report that also stated that Ripple made their last payment to Jed McCaleb, and therefore the price, the amount of XRP being dumped onto the market by him will also decrease. So not only are transaction volumes up 25x from Q3 last year and over 130% quarter over quarter, and this is direct volume in XRP, but less XRP will be getting dumped onto the market. On top of that, another extremely bullish thing we saw in this article was that 3 out of 5 of Ripple's highest transacting customers are switching over to ODL. This is extremely bullish for the XRP price, and I think it's only a matter of time until this really reflects in the XRP price itself. If we take a look at the chart right here, I actually marked off the date for Ripple Swell right here, starting on November 9th to November 10th. I want to point out that despite how awesome this market report was, it was still released before Ripple Swell. Ripple, if this was the biggest thing Ripple planned on releasing, I don't think they would be releasing it right before Ripple Swell. They would want to wait and save that information for releasing it at Ripple Swell when everyone is super excited to hear about the new bullish things going on in the Ripple ecosystem. With that being said, I think there is something around the corner that will be released at Ripple Swell that will be absolutely game changing. And the reason I say that is because I already thought this market report was absolutely game changing. So what they have planned to release at Ripple Swell could blow people's mind, and I expect that to be around the time that this XRP price really starts to break out. If we take a look right here, I think it comes into this channel, bounces around a little bit before ultimately making contact with this top resistance line and then exploding to the upside. Once we take off, I think XRP price will move very quickly like it always does. I expect this price to easily come up to this $3.60 mark, and I believe that's where we'll make our first resistance. Once we get up here, I think we probably stagger for a little bit before then making another move maybe to the $10 range. It will be very interesting to see if Ripple Swell also coincides with an end of the XRP lawsuit, but either way, I think a breakout is imminent, and I think the only difference will be we're going to break out of here in the next 2 weeks no matter what, and if we also get to the end of the lawsuit, we could break out even higher. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this update. I think our time is right around the corner. I think there's good things to come holding XRP. These might be your last couple of weeks to accumulate cheap XRP. Do what you will with that information. I'm extremely bullish, but for now, Mickle out.